Greg Sharpe taunting, manipulating the young prodigy PJ Hawx. Hey, I like Juan's. They got a great Wicked Garden fajita plate. That's vegetarian.
From New Orleans, Louisiana,
And a little powers pointer for you right here on that Wicked Garden fajita plate from Juan's. Get the extra tortillas, you're gonna need them.
Introducing us in the corners of our right, from San Fernando Valley, California, weighing at 176 pounds, he is the world fighter, G-Sharpe.
You know, earlier this evening, Sammy, I heard Billy Paradise announce it at 185 pounds. I heard Greg Sharpe announce it at 176 pounds, and I don't think that adds up.
G-Sharpe in incredible shape here, making his return to Wildkat Sports as he gets set to take on technical excellence PJ Hawx one-on-one. This is our semi-main event here for Wildkat Sports.
I mean, look at the physique of Greg Sharpe.
There's the bell, and here we go.
Since we last saw him, PJ Hawx certainly has his work cut out for him tonight.
And there's a nice show of respect from PJ Hawx, and I think G-Sharpe returning with a split of the hand, and we'll see what kind of test G-Sharpe brings to PJ Hawx here tonight. This matchup sponsored by Juan's Flying Burrito. PJ Hawx Technical Excellence taking on the world fighter G-Sharpe.
Find Juan's in multiple locations around the greater New Orleans area. We love Juan's Flying Burrito.
G-Sharpe has been in Wildkat Sports before. Different name, different look, different moniker. This is a very different G-Sharpe. He calls himself the world fighter, and he's showing why. And look at this excellent amateur wrestling display. These two jockeying for position. Look at these two just bringing the fight right off the get-go here.
And Greg Sharpe all up in the face of the prodigy PJ Hawx.
Talk about intensity. G-Sharpe returning here to Wildkat with something to prove. It was PJ Hawx who put out his mission statement at the beginning of the year. He wanted to face the absolute best in professional wrestling.
You know, and you can really enjoy Juan's around the greater New Orleans area, but don't forget that Juan's is now available in Pensacola, Florida. All the way from greater New Orleans to Pensacola, Florida. That is a beautiful thing. Juan's Flying Burrito.
PJ Hawx, a former collegiate athlete, a former member of the Louisiana national team, has got that great amateur wrestling background, but G-Sharpe showing that he can wrestle with the best of them, can beat you in so many different ways.
Really wrenching that arm, twisting the shoulder of PJ Hawx. PJ said, I'll untwist it, flips over.
Nice snap right into the cover, and quickly Sharpe breaks out of it, and just like that.
Barely a one count on that fireman's carry takeover from PJ Hawx.
PJ Hawx, technical excellence, bringing the excellence every time he steps between those ropes here at Wildkat Sports.
Senior official referee Robert Black demanding that Greg Sharpe gets back to this match. Here we are.
How impressive have you been with PJ, David? Since PJ went off on his own in singles competition, he's been on a hell of a roll here so far.
You know, some people might say that Luke Hawx is
double leg. Oh, here's the
PJ
cover.
Back. I would never say that. Luke Hawx is a start. Luke Hawx is proven. But PJ Hawx, you know, to be who he really wants to be his own man, has to get out of that shadow of his father.
We see that in so many second-generation performers trying to make a name for themselves, and PJ Hawx looking to do that here. Just for another cover-up that.
Again, just a one count on Greg Sharpe.
You see that G-Sharpe is not underestimating PJ Hawx, quickly getting out of the line. And again, though, was PJ Hawx with the cover here. You're looking at points so far. I think this is all PJ Hawx so far.
Well, unfortunately, Sam, this isn't boxing. This is wrestling. And you know how you win this match? 1, 2, 3, or submission. Points don't mean anything.
And you see G-Sharpe looking for that cover over time. I know it's that big slap right to the face. Such disrespect. And PJ Hawx telling Sharpe if he wants the aggression, you want to bring the intensity, he'll bring it there. And referee Bobby Black right in there to break it up here. And look at that big right hand from PJ Hawx.
Whips Greg Sharpe off. And G-Sharpe holds ropes. And,
oh no,
hung up.
then just taking PJ down. Does
Took
the
his
World
head
Fighter.
clean off.
PJ Hawx showing that he can wrestle with the best of them, but can also brawl with them too. But G Sharpe now looking to take PJ Hawx to school. The intensity and aggressiveness of G Sharpe lighting up the chest of PJ Hawx.
G Sharpe now taunting the prodigy, grabbing the hair, taking the full 4 count. Oh my God. To the back of the neck, to the back of the shoulder. Aggressive stomps from G Sharpe here on PJ Hawx.
G Sharpe showing how much he's grown since going to the West Coast, training at the New Japan Dojo with Katsuyori Shibata, and bringing that intensity here tonight to PJ Hawx, trying to grab that leg and try to create separation. And
the disrespect just kicking off PJ's face.
G Sharpe bringing that intensity, but PJ's firing back to his own right. There you see him driving that shoulder right in the solar plexus of G Sharpe. Can't prove you're the best unless you test yourself against the best. And PJ is definitely getting that test here tonight.
Look at the incredible agility of G Sharpe.
Look at that roll through.
As he avoids
the leg
PJ.
into that German suplex with the bridge cover, and no, 2 count only. Beautiful exchange there, David.
Look, PJ Hawx has to be ready for anything with G Sharpe, and I'm not sure that he is.
G Sharpe can attack you in so many different ways. Pulling up PJ Hawx. PJ is usually the one that we see throwing people around with those suplexes. G Sharpe giving PJ a bit of a taste of his own medicine. This is such an evenly matched contest as G Sharpe can really bring that technical excellence, no pun intended, to young PJ. There's that vicious stomp now to the solar plexus. The only difference between the two is that G Sharpe, you can see him bringing that intensity. Is that what's missing from PJ Hawx's game, is bringing that intensity. We know that he's one of those all-American young studs. That's why he was a national champion. But if he's going to get to that next level, as he's pushing that ceiling, is he going to break through that glass ceiling here tonight, David?
You can't be a nice guy, Sammy. If PJ's going to continue being a nice guy, he's not going to be able to break through that glass ceiling tonight. There are guys like G Sharpe, there are guys like Chuck Devine taking full advantage of the rules of the wrestling ring. PJ Hawx wants to sit in there, he wants to do all this proving I'm the best, I'm going to play by the rules, I'm not going to do anything nasty. Well, guess what? That's going to have you lose matches for your entire career.
PJ Hawx in a bad way here. You see Sharpe digging that knee right into the back and shoulders of PJ Hawx, squeezing on him. You see the look of anguish in the face of PJ. Desperately needs to get some kind of separation, trying to get standing up, and then you see trying to create that separation here.
It looks like he's got the hold broken, but there's a vicious forearm to the face from G Sharpe, and PJ falls into the corner.
Can you believe this complete transformation of G Sharpe, David Powers? I mean, I remember sitting next to you, watching the Revolution Rumble, watching this man compete, and this is not the same man that we saw just a few years ago. This is a completely different competitor.
G Sharpe realized exactly what I've been saying. Nice guys finish last. He was trying to be a nice, fun guy. He's changed his attitude.
Oh my God, pouncing PJ Hawx, crossbody, here's a covering. No, 2 count only. Well, I think that PJ Hawx might be learning. Oh my God, gut wrench, turning G Sharpe inside out. There's another
for another one.
Oh my God.
Oh, the power of PJ Hawx is on display right now. Wow.
PJ Hawx would rather throw you than know you, going maybe for a third one. Big forearm connects to the face of PJ Hawx, maybe going for slice, spread number 2. Oh, goes for PJ Hawx reversed into a back suplex.
And G Sharpe came down heavy on the back of the head and on the back of the neck there. That could spell trouble for him for the rest of this match.
High and tight, G Sharpe going for it all. The wherewithal, PJ Hawx reverse it into that beautiful suplex. Now both men down.
PJ has to capitalize. This is the best chance that PJ Hawx has had this entire match. Can he get on Greg Sharpe? Can he become truly the prodigy?
Now here comes technical excellence. PJ Hawx. Atomic drop to G Sharpe. There's that big leg lariat from PJ.
G Sharpe's in trouble. He knows it. Trying to create some space.
You can't count out the heart of PJ Hawx. He goes trying to collide into G Sharpe and connects. Look at the technique. Still flexing G Sharpe out of his boots.
The raw power of PJ Hawx picking up Sharpe and putting him down through the mat. Just a 2 count though. What does PJ Hawx have to do?
PJ Hawx versus his technical excellence, and this has been absolutely a great technical matchup here tonight between G Sharpe and PJ Hawx. And you see PJ going up top. This crowd firmly behind. Technical excellence, PJ Hawx. He looks like he's going to fly, but oh no, G Sharpe.
And that's why they call it big risk, big reward, because G Sharpe was there, and now to the groin does PJ Hawx fall on the top turn.
PJ's going to go for it all, but he might crash and burn here as G Sharpe getting his feet all the way up top, looking. Oh my God, this is not good.
Devastating superplex.
A Dynamite Kid style superplex.
That's got to be it. That's
Sharpe into the cover here, and now 2 count only.
How did he kick out of that? How did PJ Hawx kick out of that monstrous superplex from G Sharpe?
That height on that superplex all the way from that top, that Dynamite Kid styled superplex. Still not enough to put away PJ.
I don't believe it. This is fake news. I must be hallucinating. This match was over 2 seconds ago.
PJ Hawx, you see Sharpe maintaining control of the head of PJ, and PJ trying to grab low and close. Now digging those knees right into the abdomen.
Hey, that's what PJ Hawx has got to do if he wants to win.
And going for with a big angle slam. From another great amateur.
For the pin. That might have been it for PJ, but he hesitated to get in that pin. And there he goes. He paid for it. No 3 count there, PJ.
Odds been taken out of both these men so far in this matchup. PJ Hawx got to stay on and stay on offense. All-American PJ Hawx going for another one of those suplexes. Oh, but G Sharpe able to slip out. Grabbing that waist lock, and PJ Hawx in the rope, holds on that top rope for leverage. Swings and misses with that clothesline. And oh no! Got caught on the temple. Now Sharpe going for a slice break number 2 again.
And he connects this time. That might be it all for PJ Hawx.
Is that it? No.
And the Prodigy survives. But for how long? How long can he keep this up? In there with a man like G Sharpe, a man who's traveled the world. Has Perry, PJ Hawx been to as many places, seen as many competitors as G Sharpe?
That's why PJ Hawx wanted to face G Sharpe here tonight. He wanted to test his strength, test his wherewithal, test his ability against the best in the world. And the world fighter G Sharpe is absolutely that, David. And now it looks like PJ Hawx is going to try to give G Sharpe a taste of his own medicine. Looking to superplex G Sharpe this time.
And is that smart though? Do you know how much it can take out of an opponent giving that superplex? And if PJ had his own,
maybe not superplex with a belly to belly off the top. Good God!
Wow! 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 Oh my God!
PJ Hawx suplexing G Sharpe, and now the straps are coming down. PJ Hawx means business.
It must be serious now. That's what I do when I get serious. I take the straps down.
Now folding up into that Hawx clutch. The Hawx clutch cinched in, and that's it. He rings the bell. That's it.
My goodness. Just like that, G Sharpe tapped out. PJ Hawx set it up the entire match, and just like that, boom, 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 tap, it is over. Wow. What a performance by both these men, but an incredible victory by one PJ Hawx.
What a devastating, thrilling suplex off the top from PJ Hawx on the G Sharpe. Well, hitting that exclamation point, cinching in that Hawx clutch for the submission victory. Another huge win for technical excellence, PJ Hawx. Does anyone have more momentum on their side than young PJ?